Hey, what is going on, Twintendo Nation? Hope you're having an awesome day. Now recently, as you guys might have noticed, Pokemon Go has just gone flat completely. There's not many people playing it anymore, or compared to what there used to be. For many reasons I could go on, I can make a video about it, to be honest. Basically just taking out tracking, Niantic breaking promises and all sorts of stuff. They don't listen to the fans, but I'm not talking about that today. Instead, I'm going to look at the positive things and what Niantic could do to improve Pokemon Go for you guys. So one feature I've always wanted since I heard about Pokemon Go was Pokemon spawns to be based about weather. Now, as you guys know, Pokemon Go is a location based game. Pokemon spawn depending on your location, so I thought it'd be cool if it also implemented weather into that, so to get data about the weather in your region or your area, and as a result that will change to Pokemon spawns. Now recently I had a massive thunderstorm this summer, really cool. I got some of it on film on the GoPro. Apologies for the amateur camera work, but as you guys can see it looks really cool, and as I was watching this I thought, wouldn't it be so cool if more electric type Pokemon spawned when there's a thunderstorm. Obviously Pokemon Go could use the weather data and then spawn these Pokemon in when the thunderstorm occurs, because obviously in some weather reports it says what type of weather it's going to be at a certain time. Now in England weather is really unpredictable, so you should always basically have a coat with you or an umbrella, because it could rain at any point, so it wouldn't be too much of a problem for me if it said it was going to rain but it didn't yet. Water Pokemon would still spawn, because most likely, as you guys can imagine, water Pokemon will be attracted to rain, so I wouldn't really have a problem if, for example, lots of water Pokemon spawned but it wasn't raining, because sometimes you just can't predict the weather. Sometimes it's not what you think it is. Now I know Niantic are working on a few other things right now, such as trading for Pokemon Go, and I know this is something that isn't needed immediately, but this would be such a great feature to have. Normally rainy days ruin your day, however if it was raining and you're looking for certain water type Pokemon that only appear in the rain, how cool would that be? That would actually give you some incentive to go outside and catch some Pokemon. Now if I were Niantic, I'd like to integrate this feature later on into Pokemon Go's lifespan, so when there's more Pokemon out there, because I think if you introduce more Pokemon, then you've got more chance of finding them in these weather effects, because as you guys know there's only the first generation of Pokemon out at the moment, and you can pretty much find most of these Pokemon anywhere in the world. Obviously apart from the regional Pokemon such as Farfetch'd, Tauros, Mr. Mime and Kangaskhan, you can't find them unless you're in a certain area. Now just imagine this, so a few years down the road the 4th generation of Pokemon is introduced to Pokemon Go, and this has around 493 Pokemon. I think Arceus is the 493rd Pokemon. So imagine if you're trying to find one Pokemon out of 493, it's going to be very difficult. So I think a really good way is obviously weather-based Pokemon. Now we know some Pokemon are actually heavily reliant on the weather, such as Castform, which changes forms depending on the weather, which makes perfect sense to introduce weather effects in Generation 3. And there's also Sliggoo, which can only evolve to Goodra when it's raining, so that would be really cool if weather is introduced around Generation 3, so Castform actually has some use. It wouldn't surprise me if they actually include it then, because what else is Castform going to do? It won't be able to have a chance to change form. So guys, let me know in the comment section below, do you want weather-based spawns eventually in Pokemon Go? Do you want them now, or can you wait for them later? I know there's more things that Niantic need to include first, such as trading, battling, and many more things. But anyway guys, that's it for today's video. Just a short little video, but I thought it's something that I'd like to share with you guys. Maybe I'm the only one thinking about weather-based spawns, maybe you guys are as well. Let me know in the comments below, and if you did enjoy this video, definitely leave a like if you want to see more Pokemon Go videos talking about what they need to include in the future, because I think there's a lot of improvement on this game. Still a good game, but there is a lot they can do to make this game much better. And if you're new to the channel guys and you want to stay up to date with everything Pokemon Go and Pokemon Sun and Moon, then hit the subscribe button down below. Anyway guys, thank you very much for watching. I hope you have an awesome day, and I will see you on the next video. Peace!